Hi, my name is Brian Doms, and I'm here to introduce you to the new 2024 Ridgeline Trail Sport.
The newly announced Honda Ridgeline Trail Sport has other mid-sized truck makers worried. By enhancing off-road abilities without compromising Honda's signature comfort, this adventurous variant carves out a new niche in the market. We'll explain across 4 key sections why the competition should take notice of Honda's outside-the-box thinking. Starting with strategy. Here's the thing, Honda banked on the idea that the loyal Ridgeline owners would welcome more rugged off-road capabilities as long as signature smoothness remained intact. By retaining comfort while expanding appeal among outdoor enthusiasts, the Trail Sport strikes an optimal balance between work and play. Critically, the Ridgeline's unibody construction gives Honda an edge in flexibility to push boundaries over generations. They can experiment with innovative features too risky for high-volume models. Failed ideas have had limited downside, but successes set new industry benchmarks. And considering how the Ridgeline pioneered now commonplace elements like dual-action tailgate, most competitors emphasize sales volume over customer experience. But by listening closely to a clearly defined target buyer, Honda employs a very consumer-centric approach to product development. The Trail Sport gives loyal owners exactly what they want: genuine off-road ability without compromising refined ride comfort. For rivals anchored to dated definitions of pickups, such as envelope-pushing, poses a definite risk. Honda thinks ahead to buyer needs years down the road, setting themselves apart from automakers complacent in traditions. Next, let's talk about exterior design. Visually, the Trail Sport makes an impression with its vibrant and exclusive electric blue paint job. The bold color contrasts beautifully with the restrained gunmetal gray grille. Skipping the oversized aggressive look common in trucks today, the Ridgeline instead features an intricate egg crate grille insert that manages to look polished yet rugged. Continuing the truck's smart styling balance are tasteful 18-inch wheels wrapped with chunky all-terrain tires. They offer legitimate off-road traction without loudly screaming extreme adventure. Rather, the Trail Sport projects readiness to handle trails without diminishing everyday civility. It's a masterclass in impactful yet restrained design that suggests genuine capability without leaning on excess aggression. Honda designers paid thoughtful attention to details as well in order to back up the Trail Sport's enhanced abilities. Take the newly added front and rear skid plates protecting vital components. They provide actual protection and serve a functional purpose beyond just flashy styling. After that, we'll get into the enhanced drivetrain and chassis upgrade. Engineers wisely left the Ridgeline's smooth 280 horsepower V6 untouched, instead turning their focus to honing the chassis and driveline to better match the engine's capabilities. Bespoke shocks and sway bars yield improved suspension articulation off-road while still retaining compliant on-road manners. An advanced torque vectoring all-wheel drive system plays a critical role too. It actively shifts power side to side to maintain traction over uneven terrain and poor conditions. Sophisticated sensors feed data to the AWD system in real time, triggering proactive distribution well before a wheel slippage occurs. While ground clearance remains unchanged, improved approach and departure angles allow for surprisingly nimble navigation of obstacles and incline, and towing capacity holds fast at a respectable 5,000 pounds, so hitching up a trailer or gear for weekend trips is no sweat. Overall, few mid-sized trucks can claim to fuse such proficient off-road durability and safety with equally rewarding daily drivability. The enhanced chassis and drivetrain hardware lets owners genuinely explore trails with the smooth powertrain retains signature Ridgeline refinement. Finally, we'll explore the refined yet trail-ready interior. A vibrant 7-inch driver information display provides essential data without compromising forward visibility, a boon enhanced by Ridgeline's low dashboard design compared to its rivals. It allows excellent sightlines, yet retains tactile buttons and knobs for core controls like vehicle settings and cruise functions. Further enhancing connectivity, Honda equips their latest touchscreen interface on an ample 9-inch frame. The system runs slickly with a thoughtful layout and sizable on-screen buttons, making commands a breeze while driving. Standard wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto integrate your smartphone's functions seamlessly as well. Throughout the cockpit, creative use of contrast orange trailed inspired stitching on the leather seating nods to the truck's adventurous spirit without going overboard. The front seats themselves provide ample lateral support while leaving plenty of legroom, perfect for traversing uneven terrain. And Honda builds on the Ridgeline's already excellent storage with new trail-centric options like a washable floor mat with raised edges containing spills or debris. It's all extremely versatile space made even more useful by the sheer attention to detail. Examples like backlit cup holders, multiple charging options including wireless, and excellent visibility reveal how holistically Honda accommodates customers here. This extends to cargo capability as well. The dual-action tailgate remains best in class, while robust available tie-downs and a 400-watt truck bed power outlet address heavier duty needs. And the Ridgeline maintains one of the only lockable in-bed trunks in the segment at 7 cubic feet, now with an available drain plug for washing out dirt or snow melt. Add in smarter tech integration like the flush-mounted side cameras, which help immensely when parking or going fender to fender off-road, and it becomes clear Honda sweated the details to make this adaptation feel genuinely considered rather than tacked on. The comprehensively conceived result is an interior crafted to handle work and play with equal enthusiasm. It's a warm, inviting space showcasing Honda's knack for matching user-centric design to consumer needs rather than just chasing what sells. This truck has been engineered specifically with a narrow target buyer in mind first, not volume sales, and that purity of vision pays dividends across the ownership experience. Now let's talk about pricing and availability. While full pricing details remain under wraps for now, expect the Trail Sport to land around $43,000 when it hits dealers next year. That seems very reasonable considering its unique off-road mission capabilities and generous list of standard equipment. To put things in perspective, most competitor models need to add comprehensive packages pushing MSRPs into the high $40K range just to match the Trail Sport's standard features. And they still can't replicate bespoke elements like the torque vectoring AWD system. So while we await final sticker prices, it's likely that the Trail Sport will undercut rivals on a feature per dollar basis. And that's before factoring Honda's better than average reliability and resale value retention, both of which saves owner money over the long run too. When you combine excellent value, a polished ownership experience, and credentials to actually back up its adventurous branding, the Trail Sport makes a very compelling case to shake up the status quo. This compact yet mighty package punches way above its weight class while carrying a price tag far easier to swallow than in overinflated truck segments nowadays. Availability remains confined to the 2024 model year for now, but if initial demands take off, don't be surprised to see Honda expand the Trail Sport variant across more Ridgeline trim levels. There's too much smart engineering here to pigeonhole into one niche offering long term. So tell your Honda dealer you want to see more things like this. The more interest the public shows, the more incentive Honda has to infuse Trail Sport DNA into future generations. The 2024 Ridgeline Trail Sport is an exciting expansion of Honda's outside-the-box truck thinking. By artfully blending refinement with ruggedness, it creates a new niche that should resonate with many buyers. So that wraps up the overview highlighting why the new Ridgeline Trail Sport deserves attention. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to see my upcoming in-depth review video once we get behind the wheel of this unique truck. Until then, take care.